Let me share the screen. Okay. So we've been doing the exercises of the tiger lesson. We did some of the exercises yesterday, and today we will. I think did we do this exercise from body language? We have to start. Yes. Okay. Now there are some sentences given here. Okay, and some words are being underlined. Now the words that are being underlined tells about our gestures, okay, and feelings, okay, basically feelings and emotions expressed by the body gestures, okay, such as the poor human being in the loft must have trembled, okay. Trembled is a state where you are shaken, okay. And what is that trembled shows? Okay, fear, okay. Trembled means he was afraid, scared. Okay. Then I raised myself, growled softly, which made him nervous. Okay. So nervous is also a state. Okay. Nervous is also a state showing feelings of anxiety, fear, anxiety mixed with fear and all, nervousness. Okay. Then yes, replied the chairman weakly. Weakly is also a state. It can be physical weakness, it can be emotional tiredness. Okay. Then the chairman was visibly confused and bewildered. Confused and bewildered are also both words that show our emotions. Okay. Emotions of confusion, emotions of shock, surprise. Okay. So the above sentences describe different states and moods of a person. Okay. Now, given below is an interesting puzzle. Jumble words are given for different examples of body language. Form correct words by rewriting characters of each jumble word. This is a good exercise. You said it the face because of shame or embarrassment. What would be the word for that?
Blush.
Very good. Blush. Then the next one, you give a broad smile.
Mm.
Grin. Very good. Okay. Your body shakes because you are feeling cold.
Shiver.
Shiver. Good.
Ma'am,
Hi, Hedrick. Good afternoon.
ma'am, my laptop was not working, no, so, ma'am, today I'm not using laptop today.
It's okay, Hedrick. No problem. Okay. No problem. We just started with an exercise related to body language or gestures. Okay. Some gestures show our mental state, our emotions, what we are feeling. Okay. Our body language. If you've noticed, we have different responses when we are feeling things. For example, some people, when they're nervous, they have the habit to bite their nails. Okay. For example, some people, when they are nervous, they put their hands in their lap and they fidget with their fingers like this. Yes, they fidget with their fingers. Okay. So some people tap their feet continuously on the floor when they are nervous, anxious. They tap their feet continuously. Right. So those are gestures, okay, showing a state of mind. Okay, showing what we are feeling. Okay. And similarly, we were just doing an exercise about different examples of body language. Edric, do you want to try the eighth one? You pull your eyebrows to show you are angry or worried.
Ma'am, frown.
Yes, good. And the last one, you raise your shoulders to show that you don't care or you're not interested.
Ma'am, shrug.
Shrug. Good. Shrug. Okay. Then, rude and growl are words that express sounds made by animals. Given below are some animal sounds. Fill the correct words in the sentences given below. The first one has been done. The lion roared at the hunter. Okay, so we have to fill it with animal voices. We'll start with Megan. The owl was heard dash in the night.
Hooting.
Hooting. Yes. Good. Then Edric. The boy fell down in fear when the horse dashed suddenly.
Ma'am, neighed.
Neighed. Yes. Good. Now, amaze. The dog dashed at the stranger.
Barked.
Barked. Yes. Good. And Megan. The wolves dashed in the jungle.
Howled.
Howled. Yes. Edric. The dash of words wakes us up in the morning.
Ma'am, chirping.
Chirping. Good. And the last one. Frogs dash on rainy days.
Croak.
Croak. Good. Okay. Croak. So these were the animal sounds. Okay. Now we will do some grammar portion.
Ma'am,
Okay. Yes, Edric.
ma'am, that do you know affidavit you didn't do, ma'am?
Do you know affidavit? You can read this at home today. Okay, since we already discussed a lot about affidavits. Okay, what are they? Okay, when are they written? Okay, and all. This is an example. Okay, a declaration. So you can give this a read. Okay, now moving on to the grammar. We'll talk about prefix. Okay, prefixes. Okay, when we say the word prefix, pre. What's the meaning of pre?
Pre means before. Prefix means a set of letters before the word.
Yes, pre means before. Okay, pre means before. So prefix are group of letters or some words that are added before a word to change its meaning. Okay, a group of words added before a word to change its meaning. Okay, for example, relevant means something that is significant or important. Relevant, this is a meaning significant or important. If I add the word IR before it, okay, IR. So if I do relevant plus IR, sorry, IR plus relevant, it's a prefix. So IR plus relevant, I add IR before it. So I will get the word irrelevant. Okay, which means insignificant. Okay, or unimportant. So insignificant. Okay, means that when I added IR to the word relevant, its meaning changed. Okay, its meaning changed. So
Okay.
this is how prefixes work. Okay, this is how prefixes work.
Okay.
Okay, so another example is the word human. Okay, we say that it is human. Okay, means it is normal or natural to human beings, natural for a human being to do. Okay, that's how that's what it means when we say it's human. Okay, it happens, it's human. When we say that, but if I add the word in before human, okay, if I add the word in before the word human, the word that becomes is inhuman. Inhuman. Okay, and its meaning just reverses. Okay, its meaning is changed. Inhuman means how can a human do that? Okay, like something that is not normal for a man to do, not natural for a man to do. For example, beating a dog. Okay, it's considered an inhuman act. Okay, or unnecessarily beating a dog with stones and sticks just to harass it. That thing is considered inhuman. Okay, why? Because it's not natural to a man. Okay, so that and human is something that's natural in human. That's not natural. So adding in changes the meaning. Okay, changes a word and changes the meaning. Okay, now there are exercises. Okay, there is an exercise in which two groups of words are given, group A and group B. In group A, there are some prefixes. Okay, there are some prefixes are given, and in group B, there are some words that are given. Now we have to match the two words to make new words. You can use a prefix more than once. You will be able to make at least 10 words. For example, prefixes are given inter, air, un, co, mis, anti, hyper, and this. And words that are given are regular, school, pension, acceptable, available, honesty, honestly, interest, reversible, answerable, and curricular. Okay, so I'll make a word, okay? Co-curricular. Okay. Co-curricular activities means extra activities. Okay, co-curricular. So I want you to make at least 5 words. 5
I do
words.
10.
Okay. Okay, Edric, you do 10. Okay. But minimum 5 words. You can do more. Minimum 5 words to do right now. Make a new word by adding the prefixes of group A. Okay. And remember, when you make a new word, the meaning will be different. Okay. Do this right now in your notebooks. Yes, maybe.
Could you repeat that? I think my internet kind of lagged for a second.
Say again.
Could you repeat what you just said, like what we have to do? Because my internet kind of lagged.
Yes, maybe. So in group A, you have prefixes, okay, such as inter, air, un, co, and all. You have to join them together with group B. Group B, you have some random words given. Okay, so group A prefix you have to join with group B words. Okay, but only join the prefixes that match. Okay,
Okay.
and join them, and it will become a new word that has a different meaning than these words given here.
So it can
Okay,
be like an opposite
so
also of it.
can be opposite. Yes, it can be opposite of it, and minimum 5 words you have to write.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ma'am, finish till 10. Finish 10.
Okay, Adrian. What happened, Megha?
Question. Can you like join the words by putting like a dash in between?
Dash. Some can be joined by dash, others will be joined directly. Okay, only one or two are there that can be joined by dash. Okay,
Thank you.
okay. Okay. Write down their meanings also. Till then, okay. Okay, let's discuss. Okay. No matter like how much you wrote, how many you wrote, but
I wrote
we'll
10.
do. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now, Amaze, what all words did you make
I would, do you have to just say after I put the prefixes?
after you put the prefixes?
Irregular,
Irregular,
dishonest,
dishonest,
unanswerable,
unanswerable,
um,
irregular,
co-curricular,
irregular, unanswerable,
co-curricular.
dishonest,
Yeah.
co-curricular,
I also wrote an irreversible,
irreversible. Okay.
uninterested,
And uninterested.
interested. I was supposed to add it as I wrote
Okay.
uninterested.
Okay, so here's the thing, Amaze. If it is interested, then maybe then you can put un, okay? Uninterested. But when it is only interest, you put disinterest.
Yes, ma'am. I put disinterest.
Yeah.
Okay? And that was all. Okay, good. Megan,
Okay. I wrote irregular, unavailable, unacceptable, dishonest, and disinterested.
unavailable, unacceptable, and
Disinterested and dishonest.
disinterest and dishonest. Okay, good, Megan. Edric,
Okay. Ma'am, irregular,
irregular,
hypertension,
hypertension, good. Yes,
unavailable,
unavailable,
disinterest,
disinterest,
unanswerable,
unanswerable,
interschool,
interschool, yes,
unacceptable,
unacceptable,
dishonestly,
dishonestly,
irreversible,
irreversible,
and co-curricular.
co-curricular. Yes. Now, take a look at the word irreversible. It can have
Two meanings.
three prefixes that I was thinking about. You can put irreversible, okay? You can put non-reversible, okay? And also anti-reversible.
Ma'am, I don't think anti-reversible is a word, but non can fit. Anti can't fit.
Non-reversible is there. Anti-reversible is not very often used, but it can be used. It's correct. Okay. The meaning is correct. Anti-reversible is the same as non-reversible and irreversible. So there is nothing as that one word can only have one kind of prefix only, but another prefix can also be there. Okay, like you can use irreversible, you can also use non-reversible. Both ir and non are prefixes. Okay, both are prefixes. Okay, and all three gives the same meaning. All three gives the same meaning that something it is if something cannot be reversed,
It cannot be changed back.
cannot be reversed or changed. Okay, all three have the same meaning. Okay, this is the thing with prefixes. Okay, understood now how we can make prefixes,
Yeah.
how we can add prefixes and make a new.
Yep.
Okay, next we have direct and indirect speech. Now
Same as last
we have
chapter. Ma'am, the same thing.
yes, we have done this in the last chapter. We'll do a quick reading. In our day-to-day life, there are many instances when we hear something said by a person and then we report the same to another person. So the reporting of statements, when we listen from somebody and say it to somebody, is known as report speech. Okay. The one who speaks is the speaker, and the other is a listener. When the listener reports to the third person, the listener becomes the reporter. Okay. There is one person who is speaking. Okay. One person who is listening. Now, when this listener goes and tells to the third person what he listened, okay, then this listener becomes the reporter. Okay, the listener becomes the reporter. Understood? Understood, right? Okay. If you don't understand, just let me know. Okay, just let me know. Then here is a speaker, Mr. Rao. He is saying, I have to go to the town today. Listener is Mr. Mehta, who is listening. Now, Mr. Mehta is telling to another person, Mr. William, that Mr. Rao told me that he had to go to the town today. So now Mr. Mehta has become the reporter. Okay, and Mr. William is the third person.
So,
Okay.
ma'am, ma'am, it says the station master tells another person.
So Mr. Mehta is the station master, Edric. Okay. You
Yes.
can see the flag in his hand. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Mehta is the station master. Okay. And he is telling to another person who is Mr. William. Now Mr. William is the listener. Okay. And Mr. Mehta is the reporter. Okay. Now if Mr. William tells this to another person, fourth person, suppose.
Then Mr. William will be the reporter and the fourth person will be listener.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Mr. William will become the reporter and the fourth person will become the listener. Okay. Now, direct speech is reporting verb change told. Mr. Rao said to Mr. Mehta, I have to go to the town today. This is direct speech, means straightforward the sentences spoken by somebody, spoken by the speaker, the exact same words, okay, in which we speak something. The dialogue, the exact dialogue, that is the direct speech. But what is the indirect speech? When another person talks about it, and another person talks about it, but it is not something that he is speaking, it is something that he is telling that somebody else has spoken. That somebody else has spoken. That is indirect speech. He is telling, I have to go to the town today. This is direct speech, spoken directly by Mr. Rao. Okay. Then Mr. Mehta is telling Mr. William, telling him that Mr. Rao told me that he had to go to the town today. This is indirect speech. Why? Because he is telling something that Mr. Rao said. Okay. He is just repeating that to somebody else. That is indirect speech. Okay. We have a following table. You should work less. Questioner asked what did she say? She said that
Ma'am?
have to. Yes, Hendrik.
Ma'am, can I say she said that you should work less?
She said that you should work less. I'm just thinking about the same thing. Okay. I think we can put it that way. She said that you should work less. Because it's starting with she said that. Okay. Said and that. Those two words means it's an indirect speech. Okay. Yes, Amirs?
No, nothing.
Nothing. Okay. What did she say? She replied that she never feels tired.
Yeah.
I never feel tired.
Or you can say like I don't feel tired.
Okay, I don't feel tired or I never feel tired. Okay. Then shall we go for a picnic? What did she say? She said she asked if we can go for a picnic. If we should go for a picnic.
Ma'am,
Yes.
she proposed if they could go for a picnic.
Yes. Proposed can also work. She proposed or asked if they should go for a picnic. Understanding the exercise?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the first speaker. This is the one, this is the questioner, and this is the reporter. So, first speaker, all this is in direct speech form. All this is direct speech. And this is indirect speech.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, but the questioner,
The questioner is just asking the question. Okay. It's providing us a base. Okay. Just asking the question. Now, change the following direct speech sentences into indirect speech sentences. I order you to not enter the room. Okay. Magistrate said this, that I order you to not enter the room. This is direct speech. Can you make this indirect speech?
The magistrate said that you should not enter the room.
ma'am,
Yes. Yes, Amish. Yes, Hendrik.
the magistrate said that he or she should not enter the room.
Yes, both of you are correct. Not enter the room. This is indirect speech. Yep. Then the master asked the people, why do you prevent me from going near the tiger? Can Megan make this into this direct sentence into indirect speech?
Mm.
Okay. Why do they prevent him from going near the tiger?
Ma'am,
Yes, Cedric.
the master asked the people why do why do they prevent him from going near the tiger?
This one. Okay. I guess it's just the network again. Yes. So the last one that we were doing about the master. Yes, Edric, you were saying.
The master asked the people why do they prevent him from going near the tiger.
The master, yes, I forgot to write the people. The
Ma'am,
master,
ma'am, because the people is in dotted lines.
yeah, the people is in dotted lines. I forgot to write the people. Master asked the people, why do they don't let him go near the tiger? Okay, then we will stop here for today. Okay. Can you check out page 100?
Ma'am, page 100 is also the same thing.
Yes, page 100 is the same thing, and page 100 is your homework. Okay,
Okay.
you have to convert the sentences which are in direct speech into the sentences that are indirect. Okay, tomorrow we will do another grammar portion called contractions. Okay, and then we have formal letter writing also. Okay, so we will cover up the further exercises of this chapter in the upcoming classes. Today is to the homework of page 100.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, then see you all tomorrow. Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.